Hey guys, on this video, I want to share with you how you can make time for everything that you need to do and everything that you want to do. So stick with me. Okay, we all feel like we're out of time most of the time. I think that's just kind of the nature of the beast these days. There's just so much coming at us. I don't know if it's devices or the phone is sucking up our lives or what the deal is, but I hear it all the time from clients, from my coworkers, from in my personal life. You know, nobody has time. I don't know. Maybe it's just a gigantic excuse that we're all hiding under. But either way, on this video, I want to share with you a way to unlock that and quantify whether that's real or not. And in most cases, I've found it's a totally false belief. In fact, we're all given the same amount of time, and we have a fair amount of it every day to be productive. So here is what I've learned. If you actually start allocating time for almost everything you need to do, and I mean need to do, like I'm required to do this for work. And some of you that are watching this may have a job you got to show up with for, so that might be 8 hours a day or 6 hours a day or whatever it takes to do the work that's expected of you. And then there's the rest of that time that you're awake, which could be another 9 to 10 hours, depending, typically, or I don't know, 7 to 10 hours, depending on how much you sleep. So there's a good amount there. And then you start looking at the things you want to do or additional stuff in your personal life and start sliding those in. Now, the only way to do this and really get a real view of what the heck is going on is by putting every single thing on your calendar. Everything. Like eat breakfast, take a walk, exercise, 30 minutes to make personal phone calls, 30 minutes to look at social media, an hour to go to the gym, 10 minutes to drive. I've been doing this with like appointments. I put the drive time, if I got to get in the car, in front of the appointment, partly because I don't want to get double booked when I'm in the car, but also because you start to realize like, oh, how much of this week am I spending in the car, right? And then what can I do in the car safely to leverage that time if I just got to sit there and drive? Like, should I be listening to something? Should I be doing a conference call? Whatever. There's options there, of course. So logging it all is really important. And then once you log it all, if you really put everything in there, you're going to actually find that you have these big open chunks. And they may show up on weekends. They may show up on evenings. Doesn't matter. They're going to show up. And you're going to realize, hey, wait a second. There's a lot of soft space here. I could do something with that, right? So even when you start putting in, go to the grocery store and all these other things, you can also start seeing by doing that exercise what things you could delegate. And, those might be lots of things. Like I've been picking up my kids at school every day for 5 days. Is there a way I could get another parent to do some back and forth with me so I can eliminate 2 of those days a week or 2 this week, and then I do 3 next week or whatever the hopscotch deal is, right? So you can start to pare that down. So you're driving less to shuttle the kids. And then, I go to the gym every week, but I have to drive 15 minutes each way to the gym. So then that's back and forth 30 minutes. Is there something I could do with that? Well, could I work out at home twice a week? Do I really need all that equipment at the gym? Or maybe I could go running instead right out of the house because I'm just going to the gym to do cardio anyways. So then I eliminate and I pick up an hour of time, 15 times twice a week. There's another free hour, right? So it's this kind of old concept you'll hear, a bit of a cliche. You can't manage what you don't measure. And if you aren't measuring your time, there's really no way to manage it. And then that's kind of when we all throw our hands up and figure the next thing to think is, I'm out of time. And it's not really true. It's just a symptom of not measuring it and not having a management strategy, right? So it just follows the same prescription as anything else. So hopefully, if you're willing to take this challenge and do this and start calendarizing everything in a really hyper granular way, you're going to unlock where you can find some free time and be able to manage the stuff that you need and want to do in a way that's more efficient, so you can put more of your wants on the board, more of the things that bring you fulfillment, and more of the things that you cherish, and get the stuff that's kind of a nuisance down to a minimum. So I wish you the best of luck. Those are my suggestions. I promise you it works. Tried and true and tested, not just by me, but by many others that are working on optimizing their productivity. Can't wait to see you on the next video. Go ahead and like this one and subscribe to the channel if you care to. It helps us out on YouTube and I appreciate it.